Gentle people, yes, yes, we are here. I tell you, why this is just one of the things that I can't understand. Um, just watch the match, as you know. Welcome to CC Sports Lab. This is your OCC. We're here to dissect what has actually gone wrong in terms of the um, Jamaica versus Mexico. And I'm wondering, like, I'm still here right now, and a lot of persons are dissecting on their stream right now to want to find out what has actually gone wrong, right? We we started to chase the game a bit in the early first half of the game, but then I think we came into our own in the um when the in the build up in the game, right? We came into our own, and all of a sudden, I don't know what happened to us. People, give me a second, please. I'm coming back. Sorry about that, people. But as I said, yeah, man, me I tell you one day, you big up yourself, bro. Love how you forward in and come check out the live, man. How you sell out the man in ball game, brother, and it's hurting me right now. Like, man, I understand how Paul is selling out the man in ball game. Like, there's no way, bro. Man, I know how comes the man them sell out the man in ball game. But man, I tell you one, Dan, you can share the live, bro. Share, like, share, subscribe. You see me? I understand that you're a subscriber already. But as I said, when Paul came on in the game, it was just crazy, crazy. Like, I don't understand how the man them ended up giving away the game like that. Cause I just can't understand. We had the game in the bag, and the man them just decide say, yo, they just going to give away the game. Like, seriously, come on. We were playing. Yes, Mark, we were playing with 10 men, right? We went down to 10 men. But even though we went down to 10 men, I actually still never felt as if we lost the game. But the moment, the moment that Powell, something, there, the moment that Alvas Powell came on, I just thought that that was the game for us. That was the game for us, and I don't know what else to say, because we, yeah, yeah, one done MU. Like me, I tell you, say we actually can blame the coach, brother. I tell you, say, me I blame the coach too if you put him on, brother. I don't know if you say. Because, like, me I tell you, like, I don't understand our defenders aren't even jumping. But if you really look into the game, during the game, me I tell you, but who would you have put on? Because in my opinion, no one done. I would have put on, uh, what's his name? I would have put on a Kevin Stewart, even though he just came and he might have been a bit leggy. But to see out the game, I think we needed a holding midfielder. And I think this is where we go back to the actual thing saying that Phil Jones, yeah, but Phil Jones, big up yourself, Phil Jones. Paul a walk, bro. Yeah, man, the man a walk like he doesn't want to be there. But it just goes to show you, I think the game came down to a few critical moments. You see me? The game came down to a few critical moments. Yeah, man, yeah, man, one than MUFC. I would have put on Mariapa as well, brother. Because if you really look into it, like, Powell came on as if he didn't want to be there. Um, But the game came down to a few moments, and we are going to discuss those moments. In the first half, we looked a bit out of it. Everyone was running, jostling for positions. Um, you could see that Ethan Pinnock was feeling his way into the game. He was the one who actually made a lot of challenges. He was feeding himself into the game. He got into the game. We won a lot of challenges because of Ethan Pinnock. We actually um, won a lot of challenges because of Ethan Pinnock. And we big up enough for being full. And then we could have actually been down too easily, 2-0, because if it was not for Ethan Pinnock, so we have to give that into consideration. Then Damian Lowe made a rash challenge in the middle of the park, right? An unwarranted challenge in the middle of the park. And because of that rash challenge and the fact that VAR is being used for these remaining fixtures, you realize that it results in us becoming what we would say, it resulted in us getting a red card. And as Kurt Gambino said, the red card decided the game. But I don't think the red card actually decided the game in a Kurt, because if I was looking into it, the red card, we got the red card on the stroke of half time, right? And as Pep Guardiola famously said, it is hard to play against a team with 10 men. You understand? I mean, I tell you, Fabian Full, big up yourself, my boss. Big up yourself. Yeah, I mean, I tell you, say, 8 to 9 goals on Paul's side alone. Oh my God. Run done. I saw your account, brother. Jano Star. I saw your account. Yeah, man. Up Bossy. IMAX it football, you know, big channel. Yeah, man, we watch out. We see them was delivering some critical content in the night. Big up yourself, IMAX it. We don't watch Say the way, isn't it? We're on our next live doing our thing, but we are watch same way, man. So big up yourself. Thanks for the support. But me, I tell you, brother, it's just crazy. But the red card, Kurt, as I said, yeah, Kurt, it's the fourth time, 4 years this time. We do this again. Yeah, it's just sad though, because I think when we got the red card, we actually went in, and I think the coach gave them a good talking to. We gave them a good talking to. And respect my boss. Go and go sleep, man. I understand the time zone. Yo, we gave them a good talking to, brother. And when we gave them a good talking to, like I literally think that demands them, boy, I don't know. We gave them a good talking to. They came out, and I think DJ found himself in the game. He was growing in the game. So I think that Daniel Johnson warrants his spot in midfield. So the next game, the Panama game, we have to start Daniel Johnson. And I tell you right now, it's just crazy. But I mean, when Daniel Johnson scored, I was saying, okay, then Daniel Johnson scored, so we can work with it. Then you know that we were saying that all right, we try to get a second goal. Then here comes Andre Gray, the substitution, right? We get the substitution, and we almost got a goal. When you're a striker in a position, you got the substitution, bro. You should have scored that goal. So I think even the Andre Gray, the red card, the Andre Gray's opportunity, and Alvas Powell. Those are the three key decisions that came down to. Andre Gray coming up, something there. Damian Lowe getting a red card, so he's out for the next 2 games. Andre getting the opportunity from Ravel when time DJ played the ball long. Ravel Ravel played the through ball. Andre missing that opportunity. Yeah, so it came down to those. Respect. Yeah, man, sleeper call the boss. Yo, we have to start earlier stream so you can jump on. Rajian, big up, brother. Man. Bless up for the subscribe. Just share with the friends, yeah? CC, Albus one. No, my boss, no, I'm not too, I gotta say that still, but they don't know. In cost with 2 goals in 2 minutes, so if you sup with Greg Lee, yeah, man, we paid off Tapa contract for no reason now. Yeah, maybe right now, I believe so we paid it off for no reason, brother. But we can't really say that still, because at the end of the day, I think we should have rolled the dice, or rolled the dice, and it didn't work right now. So we'll see how it goes from then. The man sick my stomach, bro. Rajan Williams. Yeah, Yeah, the man sit my stomach. Boy, I don't know. Play the kids next game. What is secret? Play the kids. Boy, I don't know, you know. But I mean, I wonder if we can call Anthony Grant and tell him to forward in. 'Cause right now we're down a couple men. We're down a defender and we're down possibly down a right back. So all you guys cussing Alvas we might see him start in the next game. Yeah, it's a red card in today's football. If you cut out that in game, bro. Yeah, man, if you cut out that out in game, I think that's one of the things that is holding him back in his development. And I think while he got his new contract, he should come out and cut out that out of the game. We need to cut out that out of game still. And I think that is something that is embedded in our culture of football in Jamaica. But we need to cut out that out of our game, man. You see me? And I don't know why the man them I do them thing, the brother. You see me? Ravel, yeah, Ravel never did nothing in the game. Should I keep on walking? I mean, I think Ravel was tackling, so Speedy wasn't tackling enough, Phil Jones. So if you notice, I think Ravel was the one tackling. So that's why I think the coach kept him on. So basically, to me, it was Ravel playing the defensive midfield role. So I think the coach kept him on. On the basis of that, Rajan says, CC, you still feel we have a chance? Why, Rajan? I'm a country, so I'm not going to give up until it is mathematically impossible. But I think we still have a chance, bro. So I won't give up until I think it is mathematically impossible. So yeah, man, Rajan, I still think we have a chance. We have to just go out there and execute and actually manage a game. You understand? This is the third game, if I'm not wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. That we have lost from a winning position. We have lost Costa Rica game from a winning position. We lost the Mexico game from a drawing position. We drew El Salvador from a winning position, and now this. So if you tally up the points, right? Count with me, Rajan, and the guys in the comment section. Mexico, our first game. That's 3 points. We that's 2 points drop. As a matter of fact, that's 1 point. Because we could have gotten a draw. That's 1 point drop. We went to El Salvador. That's 3 points drop. That's 3 points drop because we were in a winning position, right? In the Costa Rica game, that's 2 points drop. 2 points, 2 points, 1 points. That's like 5 points. Two, no, 2 points. Yeah, 2 points, 2 points, 1 point. That's 5 points drop. You understand? We're coming to this game now and drop, and we practically drop 3 points. So that's 8 points dropped. So we're on 7 points. That's 15 points we could have been on. Currently, if you check the tables, who is on 15 points? Um, yeah, One down FC. Pinnock was a monster tonight. Yeah, man. If it wasn't for Pinnock, you see, everybody that is saying that we could have won, remember, say, oh, Ethan Pinnock was the cause of that. Ethan Pinnock was the one who kept us in the game. See them two goal there where we score look like a sellout thing when I lie. What you think, brother? I can't tell you anything, brother. I can't tell you say I sell out. I can't tell you say I not sell out. Because one thing me can say, the way them goal score and the fact that you're not marking anybody of any concern to us. It's as if to me Alvas was marking the keeper. Who was he marking? You're marking the keeper, bro. Who was you marking? Yeah, man. Respect in a Kurt Gambino. Big up yourself. You know? Like, share, subscribe. Tell the guys, you know? Big up yourself, my boss. Bless up. Big up yourself. Because you don't know, say, yo, we love the support and we're new to the channel. Phil Jones, big up yourself. Rajan Williams, big up yourself. One Dan MUFC 45. Big up on yourself. First to come on to the channel, supporting me and thing. I rate that, isn't it? Love the support. Love the support. Yeah, true man. Yeah, Costa Rica just scored. That means yeah, Costa Rica just scored, so that means the table look grimy, bro. Update me on the table, Rwanda MUFC. update me on the table, bro. Have to work with me now because you remember I'm doing this stream. So just update me on the table, bro. How the table look now? Right? It look bleaky because I think Costa Rica came in with 9 points. That means that Costa Rica is at 12 points now. 12 points would put them right behind Panama. So you know, say yo, yeah, 12 points. And we still at 7 points. So now the man have gone 5 points clear. 5 points clear. But it is good that Costa Rica is taking points off Panama. That's the only good thing I can say. Um, bro, Jamaica make football hard for watch. Guess what I say? Yeah, man. Jamaica make football hard for watch. Yeah, brother, I'm not telling you lie, man. They make football hard for watch, but true love is sport. We're up same way. Right now, just later, we're up same way. You get me? We're up same way. So you don't know. We're out there. Um, Phil Jones is saying Panama some difficult fixtures. USA, Mexico, Canada. Plus we are playing them. Slim chance. Yeah, no Phil Jones. That's why I say we still have an outside chance. The only thing is Jamaica flatter to deceive, bro. Because we could have been on 15 points. Like we could have ended tonight on 15 points just on our play. I'm telling you, we could have ended our tonight on 15 points just on our play. Because you can see it. We could have ended tonight just on 15 points, brother. But since, as I said, the fourth spot is what we're gunning for. And the two people that we need to beat is Panama and Costa Rica. So far, we can keep Panama not to go anywhere more and Costa Rica not to get anything more. Right now, as far as I see it, I need Mexico to beat those two guys because that's the position we're in. Because we have to win the next two games and go at least 13 points. So 12, 13, 14 would fit us. And why we have to defend in our 18-yard box? Rajan, you know, say a 10 man we have. So a 10 man we have to defend with. So I saw it go. 10 man, 10 man we have to defend with. So I really just say it there. We have to defend with 10 men, right? So that's what actually why we are defense so deep in our box. Yeah, big up my bro, big up. 8 when Rajan Williams. I 8 when we backing off into our 18-yard box to defend. CC why we can defend and stop back off. Um, I mean, as I said before, we were playing with 10 men, but the thing about it is, I don't think we had any real defensive midfielders playing, so our defensive position was off. If you notice, the reason why Damian Lowe was able to get that red card is because we don't have a CDM. Because Damian Lowe should not be so far up the pitch making that tackle. That tackle should be made by the CDM, right? Holding midfielders or another midfielder. So Damian Lowe would have been on the pitch. So if you really look into it, we had to be backing off, and actually attacking the game from that there. But I think in the last 10 minutes, it just come down to like game management, especially in the last 15 minutes. We probably should have taken off a striker after. Even that Andre, but we got the opportunity. But with Andre Gray missing, probably could have taken out a Ravel and put on another centre back in Mariapa and try to see out the game because it's 10 man. And I had said it earlier over on Sports DTM that we just need to nick a one Bob Marley and try to see out the game. But I'm telling you right now, if we don't, right now we can't afford to drop no more points. It's basically 5 wins from 5, Rajan. We can't win. We can't do anything else. Oh, that Dre any weather sports. Oh yeah, I said Dre. Which channel is it on? Can drop a link in a Dre. Come on, now. You know? Can drop a link and come on, man. Brother boy, bro, God. We have the game in our hand. Yeah, bro. You know that way, them man. You know them way there, bro. Yeah. What may I tell you, say, brother? The link in the description, people. So if you want, jump in at the chat. But may I tell you, my teacher. Yeah, my full of water too, brother. But what for do? What for do? I know what for do, brother. A joke thing. A joke thing, my teacher. When I say I'll Paula, yeah, full of water, brother. Blood a boil, bro. God, we have the game in our hand. Yeah, we have the game in our hand. Yo, we have the game in our hand, bro. Rajan Williams, how would you blame Paul Hall for this game? That's the thing, bro. I don't know if I can blame Paul Hall. Sorry, for the only thing you can say is he's the coach, so he has to take most of the responsibility in terms of inputting on the player. But it comes back down to it. A lot of these players are not up to speed and not up to pace because you realize that a lot of them they're not defending, bro. They're not um I'm not even sure. But I think with Paula, they can see where can see his decision and what he's trying to implement and trying to do. So I think what we can do is give him a little more time. Understand? Now full of water, bro. Yeah, no start. No them way the brother we there so too. You see me? I know right now, brother. See me revel that go and bad to the coach after. What you say to me? So why him did that go and bad what the coach do now? Maybe must say the coach put on a player. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, brother, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Alright, big up yourself in the journey with that sports. We're gonna watch a bad series on Paramount named May of Kingston. Yeah, brother, just go and go do your thing, brother. Wake up a princess and go to bed. Cause right now, if you watch Jamaica, you stress out you. If you follow Jamaica, you stress out and say a man said he not eat no dinner. I'm gonna share the live now still. Yeah man, brother, bless up man. Just like, man. If you never hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment. We out here, isn't it? So may I tell you man, like Ravel never want him put on Alvas. Brother, I don't know why we have Alvas on the field. Right now my I hold my head. I don't know why Alvas was on the field, bro. Cause man, say, I don't know where the man did that. Like the man literally he help us battle it. Literally battle it. The link is in the description, guys. So if you want actually come on and Rajan, I can jump on the youth. You can just show me your face in the background and turn off your camera, you get me? Because you have some information, but I want you can say what you want to say. That game missed the fans tonight. Fans in the stadium. You wouldn't lose that game. The government, yeah, bro. Fans in the stadium who wouldn't lose that game, man. Who wouldn't lose the game. They said this is the reason why. Remember the last two games? The game that we should have won and the game that we drew when we could have won. Fans in the stadium we wouldn't lose, brother. We wouldn't lose, but it's pretty much where we are right now in terms of fans. I think we should still lobby and see if we can get funds for the Costa Rica game. And any update on the Costa Rica games, guys? We still have to watch the table, We can't allow these teams to run away from us. But the moment you're not putting points on the board, the moment you're not putting points on the board, bro. Yeah, but I mean, if that's the case, I guess he's cursing, but the coach, I can see the emotion. Boy, I don't know. The man show emotion too much though, but the man literally at tears, bro. The man literally at tears. Like, you can seriously see that the man is literally in tears. I understand, but I mean, you can see that the man is literally in tears, guys. So, may I tell you, um, CC mean and nice, bro. That's why I'm gonna jump on. Yeah, man. Well, that's how it goes stay, brother. If you're a nice man, we always about there, you know. You see me? We are try to put out some more content for the people. Them. Just there, you know. Unfortunately, I had to come out in the night when we lost the game. But thanks for the support, guys. And I'm telling you, I appreciate the support. Phil Jones, I jumped back on. Um, and I'm telling you, guys that are spamming the chat, don't need to do that. Not around here. You understand? You're going to get blocked around here. You understand? One done. Yeah, still one love. Yeah, man. Hold them, hold them. Cause we need to hold them. CC, to be honest, Panama is a rough game. And I like, brother, no game, no easy now. A rough game that swear is a rough game that, bro, in Panama game, if Stuart and Speed play in pivot, Johnson and Stein. Yeah, man. That way can start, brother. So right now we have got play Stuart and then Stuart and Speedy as a pivot and play Johnson as number 10. Because Johnson a big midfielder. Bless up yourself, you know, Shem. Thanks for the support. Just remember to hit the like button on your way out, you know, on your way in also. Bless up yourself. But what are your thoughts on this on the game, Shem? Shem Jack? What are your thoughts on the game? How do you think who do you would attribute the blame to in terms of us losing that game? Phil Jones right now, if we're going to start the month good because war, yo, I guess what the farmer coach was saying is the same thing about Ravel in terms of a game of each him take a mile, but I don't know. I don't know if we can verify. Guys, tell me if you're hearing me clear and loud. But what are your thoughts, Shem Jack, and who cost us the game? Who really cost us the game tonight? Because I can't really blame the coach. And I can't really blame um the players. So it's just a sticky situation. Alvas cost us the game and Lowe was so reckless. As usual, but I'm thinking like Martello, I'm I don't I don't I didn't really think that with Alvas I always thought he had a rash challenge in him. I always thought that Alvas had a rash challenge in him. Damian Lowe, I think, said. So anyone that I think should have gotten a red card, it would always be Alvas. But me no know, brother. No. It look bleak. Right now we only have 15 points remaining and we have 7 points so far. We have been informed that Costa Rica is leading. I have go to nil. Uh, so it look bleak, brother. It look bleak. Like, uh, right now, a lot of us gave up our sleeps and something. I tell you, Phil Jones. Phil Jones, Williams look like at Williams look like Manlow put confidence cars per Kemia to at Derby. Like man, Phil Jones, I don't know what you're talking about. So tell me about it. Tell me about it, bro. It's easy to be honest. I think we started that. Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna tell you. I think we started. We should have been in like a low block or a mid block, right? And then we get in the game. What happened is that we allowed Mexico to play their game, and I was saying from early, we should have never allowed Mexico to play their game, right? We weren't pressing. Like literally, if you look at the Peru game, we did a lot more pressing in that game than the actual World Cup qualifiers. That's why I tell people this, you can be the best thing in an audition, right? But it's when then come on to the actual thing, it's a different ball game. Boy, Shem as a World Cup 2026. Thing look bleak, Shem, but we have to change up a lot. We need administrative changes. We need like personnel changes. We need development, proper development, equipment. We need a lot of things to go right off the field before things can go right on the field. Like we literally could have qualified guys for this World Cup. There's not there. I don't think we did many things that bad that we couldn't have qualified for this World Cup. There's a lot of things that we actually did and could have qualified, but guess what happened? A lot of things off the field never went right. Big up everyone, go on a work. Yo, boy, Phil Jones. Oh, Ravel, I don't know that. We wasn't pressing for the ball none at all. Yeah, man, we wasn't pressing for the ball none at all, bro. Like literally speaking, we weren't pressing for the ball. So I don't know, like what we were saying. We were actually doing. We weren't pressing for the ball in the Peru game. We were pressing, right? But we didn't even press tonight. Um, Thanks guys for coming in. We see several people coming in already, you know. Slow and steady win the race. Just ask the tortoise on the ear. So we're not too rush anything. Thanks for coming in, guys. Yeah, like the support. Love the support. I'm a vex tonight, Jamaica. Yeah, brother, I'm a vex too. Like still sitting here and looking back at the game. There are moments when you're thinking we had a few of those that we could have gotten in the game. We had a few moments we could have gotten in the game, but boy, it was crazy. Very, very crazy. So I'm really sure that of which tonight. Rajan Williams says, I think Paul was playing for a draw to the side start play. No, no, Rajan, I don't think we were playing for a draw, you know, but I think we were like feeling out, and I think a lot of players were fitting in and stuff in the game, so they never really got, the fastest of start. And I think Mexico started faster out of the blocks than us. So what Mexico did was to actually start fast out of the blocks and caught us, right? So because of that, now we never really got the opportunity to settle, right? And then when we actually got the opportunity to settle and got in the game, then we came into our own, and then Damian Lowe actually took a red card. 'Cause you can't be making those challenges knowing that VAR is there. Remember, he could have gotten a red card earlier in the round, but VAR wasn't there because that is the way he challenges. But I just want him to know one thing. You can't go to MLS and be challenging like this, Mr. Lowe, because these challenges will get you red cards and it won't get you another contract. So you cannot be challenging like this. You have to get that out of your game. You have to cut that out of your game. Because now our crucial World Cup qualifiers are cost us. CC right now, rather we play a press game. We look better. Yeah, yeah, right now I'm ready to play a press game, yes, so look better because the man them can press, but that's why me I say we have to find our pressing. But the mans them don't um look fit enough. So that's why I'm gonna say your mid press is the best way to go. Where we actually start pressing from the midway in the half instead of pressing high. And we did not do that. I think a lot of what we did tonight was a low block, right? Damian Lowe and Alvas Paul has very bad habits. Yeah, I'm telling you, brother, Damian Lowe has bad habit of making rash challenges. Alvas have bad habit of disappearing, looking like he's nowhere to be found. Cause I'm still wondering who is he marking? Is it that he's marking Andre Blake? Who is he marking? So there's no real leadership in the defense to grab a man. But let me tell you this. I noticed that when Jamaica makes substitution in the last 10 minutes of a game, and they put on even a defensive player, they tend to not know their actual role. And in not knowing their role, they tend to cost us a lot, right? So I think that is where we actually lack. Jamaica hurt my heart, hurt my heart. Shem, I know you alone. We're on the live right now, may I tell you. Them hurt my heart, man. Literally speaking. Paul all that quality in the side tonight, but because we never press Mexico, the players look like rubbish. That's what I keep on saying to people. Like they might say that some of the ballers, but me don't know, brother. Like the Liam Moore, come on, but they do. Uh, Excuse me. I don't know if it's a jumping issue we have, where we have to go really carry the man them go some place go jump some wall. Cause like the man never jump wall going to matches. I've got to make them jump stadium wall and try going at the building because the man them can't jump any at all. But whenever they press them, we gave them too many time and space on the ball, and then it cost us in the last. And the worst thing, CC, I really don't think the formation was a good one. Yeah, I don't think so either, you know. But what we are gonna do? Our the coach chose, and we could have won. That's the problem, you know, brother. We could have won. So apologies. Even with all of this foolishness going on, we could have won, brother. Even with all of the foolishness going on, we could have won. We should have gone with 3-5-2. We don't have no good winger, so that's why we should have played two forwards. Brother, that's all we can say. We don't have a good winger on our side in terms of we never really get no winger. I don't know if it's call winners and don't get them, but we never really got to like actually go through and get winners, right? So that's just one of them things there. But I'm telling you, CC, Jamaica side no fit and the players don't know how to do tactical. Brother, listen, I complain about this at all times. The man them don't know how to do tactical fouls, kill time, at time. I think three things that I think we need to work on, the one done anyway, and the guys in the chat. You can correct me if I'm wrong, because we don't know everything. I'm not an encyclopedia. But three things that I think we need to work. One, we need to work on time management, right? We need to work on the clock. We need to know how to manage the clock. To use a football analogy, Patrick Mahomes had 13 seconds on the clock and it was way too many time to score. It might be a different sport, but when time is on the clock, there's always the ability for the opposing team to score on you. Number two, that is one, time management slash clock management. Number two, we need to know how to make tactical fouls, right? Tactical fouls in terms of actually getting fouls in the game, ma- making the referee aware of the opposition playing style, getting to feel out the game. So I think in the first 5 or 10 minutes we should see outcomes. See, yeah man, big up Kevin Bailey. Yeah man, we should see how the team plays, bro, and get that. Number three, right? Number three is our in-game management in terms of um who we put on at what point in time and what instruction do we give them when they go on. Because every time I see the centre backs coming on, they're unaware of what their position or role is in terms of coming on the field. Number four that I think we should work on is is what up Jamie Ricketts. As I said, up Jamie Ricketts. We have no tactics. We don't know how to set up. This is the next thing, Rajan. I was watching the game all the time. Every minute they're rolling up their hands to offside trap, but they're not sitting in the offside trap. You're like playing the man them 1 yard onside at all times. So that's number four. We need to know how to be more tactical in and around the back when we're sitting our offside traps. So that's four things that I think we need to know in terms of, you know, getting up to speed and challenging at this level. And I think you can't really just throw a team together and expect them to actually get a result in CONCACAF. But I think this team can get me somewhere. Understand? Just tell me if you guys think I'm lying. CC live, boss live. Big up yourself, my boss. Just make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, you know? Big up. Thanks for the support. John Williams say, even when Mexico press we are, we never try set offside trap yet. Yo, a true brother. But my tell you, so when the man who press you hard, we actually try set offside trap. It's just that we don't know how to set the offside trap or the man them incapable of setting it properly because we were setting it. Remember, he always had a last man holding up his hand to say that the player was offside when actually there was a man playing the man side or two men playing the hand side. If we just go back and look at the tape, guys. Big up in a brain drain, CC bi-weekly. Big up brain drain. We're there, man. We're there. Yeah, man. Guys, keep me updated on the Costa Rica game. Rajana, you that know the score, man. You get the man say, big up yourself in a brain drain. You understand? You the game done, Raj. One done. Some players never did a play with the instructions given. Yeah, me can tell you some players were never playing with the instructions given, bro. Yeah, man. Some players were never never did a play with the instructions given. You can see that clear as night. But then when I say, yo, clear as mud, clear as mud. Yeah, man, Rashan, me I tell you, say those are the things we should work on. In-game management, time management, that's managing the clock, um, or a tactical awareness in terms of our positioning, in terms of our when to press, when not to press, in terms of our offside traps. So in terms of setting our offside trap, in terms of that's our whole tactical awareness. How much blame do you give Paul Hall? Remember, at the end of the day, he's the head coach, so you have to give him the lion's share of the blame because he's the one who picked the team. He's the one who started the certain players in terms of starting Lamar Walker. He's the one who will bring on Alvas Powell. I'm ready to talk about you really have to give the coach the lion's share of the blame, but one thing I can say, you can see what the coach wants. However, some players are not capable, are not willing to go out there and implement what the coach is asking them to do. So then again, you have to watch that region. How do you stop? How do you stop it? Right? How do you stop it? You can't really say anything. Mhm. Costa Rica just win, bro. God. Yeah, how you say to me? Costa Rica just win. Let me check the table quick and fast. Give me a second, people. I just need to check and see. Because I think Costa Rica would have been on 13 points. Um, mhm. Full time, Costa Rica. Listen, this is the reason why I tell you Jamaica a joke. Because see there, if we had won, we'd have been on 10 points. So Panama dropped points, right? Would have been on 10 points, would have still been in the running. So Costa Rica has won. Costa Rica has won, brother. Um, Jamaica team, them don't know how to set trap CC, so them always I get trapped. Yeah, obviously they don't know how to set a trap, bro. And Jamaica will come from. Imagine that. I swear. Brother, you see me tell you 5 points, one man in front of it. But watch. One team. You see? All we need to do is do our job. Just do a job, guys. Just do a job. Costa Rica go and do them job. Where was that match played, right? That match was played in Costa Rica. Hmm? That match was played in Costa Rica. Costa Rica has now won 3 games, drawn 3 games, and lost 3 games. So what you're really going to say in terms of if we look at the games, Costa Rica's watch it. One, two, three. Costa Rica beat El Salvador. They beat Honduras and they beat Panama at home. So out of the seven home games that Costa Rica is going to play, they have won three of their games at home. So they are winning at home and getting a result on the road. 3-3-3. Brain drain, I don't think it is over for us because Costa Rica actually bailed us out tonight. So, me I tell you, but Costa Rica actually bailed us out. Low shouldn't play as long as VAR is available. Yeah, I don't think he should play. But as long, remember, the straight red card is a two game automatic missing, right? So Low can actually pack his bags because the rest of the window is out for him. Shem Jack, brother, just listen to it. Big up yourself, Shem, but may I tell you, right now you can see it, man. Yeah, man, right now you can see it, Shem. Shem, you know football, man. You want to come on the stream, Shem. Come talk some football. The guys here, or the ladies, them reads the football. Yeah, man, may I tell you, say, yo, see the link there, Shem. 1-0. So right now, all we see the table setting up is Canada is running away from it. I don't know, running away with it. Then you have USA is going to qualify. Listen, the qualification is Canada, USA, and Mexico right now. CC, all right now, knowing myself, we could have played better than Albas. Oh, yeah, say, bro, I say you're wicked. And put yourself up for selection. So what went wrong? Red card, power two goals, poor subs. That's what I'm saying. We the red card brain drain. Um, the the poor substitution in terms of Alva's goal that cost us the two goals, and Andre Gray passing back a ball that he should have rifled in the back of the net. That those to me are the three key moments in the game. The red card only went down to 10 men, but which was a blessing in disguise because we actually we actually look better. But I'm saying the tactical awareness is where we're even lacking. CC it's rough through it. Yeah, man, it's very rough. It's very rough. But as I said before, the results should have gone the way it would. Yeah, I can't even say anything because I actually picked 10 of these players to start. I started Corey Burke in my team though, but I mean, it's rough, brother. Um, See, big up yourself, Warren Webster. Just remember to like, share, subscribe. You understand? Big up yourself. Brain drain. Shem no football all too well to be XX chromosome. No sex is it. Big brain drain are easy, Brain drain. Yo. Yeah, careful now with the lady. Careful. Shem, I can jump on, no, Shem. There, I watch a thing, man. You can jump on. See, Panama, the only team who lose tonight that was at the top of the table. Yeah, that's the thing with me I tell you. So if Panama, see if the man them this just beat Mexico. Because remember Mexico go play Panama, you see me? So you just know brain drain, man, watch watch the Canadian game. Jonathan Davis on fire leading goal scorer, undefeated in 9 games. Yeah, the Canada has not lost a match as yet. Remember, guys, Canada has lost. Then that's what I tell you, say, yo, you can't left it down to Canada. You can't left it down to Canada. Yeah, man, Canada has not lost a game so far. Canada is running the thing. Coach, the worst part that we can keep. Coach, the worst part is that we can keep pushing off the ball. Why? Can't hold on to that ball, bro. I don't know, brother. I don't know why you can't hold on to the ball. I don't know why that is. Sub long time. Big up for the subscription, bro. Thanks, guys. Costa Rica winning is not good. Most think Costa Rica Panama draw is the best. No, in a brain drain. Because if you look into it, Costa Rica winning means that Panama don't get any more points. Then when we beat Costa Rica, you see me? Costa Rica go play Mexico next. What we would like in that game is a draw. You see me? We would love for Costa Rica to draw. You understand? In that game, I will beat Panama and can go 10 and see if we can beat Costa Rica and tie up on points. You know? So I don't know what bro. Jonathan. PSG look to side. Canada striker Jonathan Lee from rivals Lille. Yeah. Listen, the sad point of it is that we knew that we could have actually qualified because of the position that we were in and the way we scored our early goal. But we can't hold on to a lead. 4 games, we led against Mexico twice. No, not we didn't lead against Mexico. We led against El Salvador. We led against Costa Rica. We led against this team. That's 3 games now that we are leading and we lost. Pathetic, bro. It's very bad. Listen, if they come like a man box the food out of my mouth, you know what me I stay so? Me I stay so. Give me that food there. Yeah, yeah. And guess what my man does is whoops and box it out. Me I tell you brother, we had the perfect strategy going in. Because if Costa Rica won, it doesn't matter if Costa Rica won, brother. I remember say Costa Rica, we have to play them. So if Costa Rica won even 2 of the games, it wouldn't be bad for us. But at least they won, so we can earn Panama next defeat. Shame job, brain drain, everything onto the last. All should never break up in defense and take what Javian. Javian should soldier it out. Break up maximum momentum by going down every minute. That's what me not understand. That is why me not understand the whole. Them man don't have no tactical awareness, no them. Chem, I love all your reason, friend. I love all your reason. Like you see when Javian injured, we should have just go up on the ground. Burn some time off of the clock. Burn some time off of the clock. The man don't have no tactical awareness. Burn some time off of the clock, make them come. Alright, look at the Mexican player. The man he was have some time off of the clock when he was down, Even though them come stretch him off. Burn some time off of the clock. Go for the magic spray it up. You make 2 tackle again. Burn some drop a ground again. You see when the next 2 minutes come. Break up the momentum. Shem, I best in this. May I tell you, man. Burn some time off of the clock. But we did not do that. That's where I tell you, say, yo, tactical awareness, tactical fouls, game management, time management. We'll not go anywhere as long as JFF tell the coach and put restrictions on how much and who he can pick. Brother, I don't know. But one thing I know is Javian Brown. Javian, right now, I don't want to blame him for his goal, brother, but I can tell you this. I blame him for his substitution. Real talk, big man thing, man. I blame him for his substitution. I tell him, man, I blame him, brother. Have you lost faith in Paul already, Shem? No one lost faith, man. Brain drain, big up. We have a small dance over here, some man. Small dance. You understand? Everybody bring a buckle, Uh, Brown got injured, yeah, man. But even if you're injured, Javani, you drop a ground. Take a minute off and you clap, make the man come on with the magic spray. Go up on the sideline and come on back again. You see me? You have to waste time off of the clock. Come, like, you never hear about the thing about wasting time off of the clock. Give me a second, guys. Wasting time off of the clock. That's what you're supposed to do. Um, Flemo looks so much better. Absolutely, absolutely better. Absolutely. Yeah, man, absolutely, absolutely better. So I'm telling you, I don't understand why this loss is on low Powell and Blake. In my opinion, Blake, me not go to put it on Blake. Yeah, I must stand tell him, man. Ross Brown a second red card in waiting. No, no, I don't think so. You know, I don't think so. I don't think he was actually one brother. But I mean, no, no, I don't think he was actually one. They just weird guys. Um, True CC, but it's like it's not in our nature. We to claim. Yeah, listen, that is what I'm telling you. Man, them, me tell you, say, from the El Salvador game, people, if you don't listen, right? From the El Salvador game, I tell you, say, I pay Christian play for Jamaica. Believe me. And the nicest set of players them we have. The nicest set of players. Wipe on earth in a Japan and roll the pole and a roll up and down and a ball and a pain. A 2 minute that half 5 o'clock, you know. You know what that mean? No goal for Mexico. Roll up couple time and then you get the magic spray. You see me? We have up round the back, soldier it out. And you go again, drop again. Giovanni kill time, drop and get up. Yeah. Listen, I don't know enough man I can talk like you know. A part and parcel of football game is play is gamesmanship. So if you're injured, you're in the critical game like this, you have to do that. That will kill the momentum in a Mexico, brother. You have to drop on the roll. Make the Mexico players them start cuss. You understand? Yeah, to grade each player for the game, I think as I said, I would give Brain I would give Andre Blake a 5.5. I would give Taxi 5. I would give Ethan Pinnock 7. 7. I would give even though the goal scored, but I think without Ethan Pinnock we could have gotten more. Um yeah, sorry guys. I would have given um I would have given Javian Brown a 5.5 or a 6. But Javian Brown, next time brother, waste time on 5 o'clock. Stop be Christian. Um, Damian Lowe, that gave him a 4. That's my going to midfield now. Speedy may I give 5 because he never did much. Like Daniel Johnson now, that DJ may I give one 7.2, 7.1 right there so because he was our best player. Ravel I get 5. Lamar Walker getting like 3.5. Andre Gay getting 3. Alvas Paul get 2. And pretty much that. But I mean, it's a home game. Jamaica versus Mexico. Here we go again. We lost. The table is done for tonight, guys. At the top of the table, let me read out the table and tell you. Um, Thanks for the support, guys. As I said, just like when you come on, like, share, subscribe, like when you come on, so we can do it. Um, yeah, like, share, subscribe. I'm just trying to get the table for you guys so I can tell you what where we actually stand in terms of the qualification. I know you guys see it, but you know I have to give this information out there. You have to give the information. So currently in the stats, um, I can make the comments run left me. Paul is still the man to lead the team. Yes, Warren. Big up yourself. JFF, Penny, Wise and Pound Foolish. True. So we get a thin spot. And that I kill the momentum. Yeah, man. Go up to the ground. Um, Warren Webster is saying quota system has to go. True that. Ref was a bit biased in some of the calls. Very much so. Stop the Christian. Yeah, man. They brain drain. You know them thing there. Stop the Christian. Stop the Christian. Yeah. Um, Javani, yo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Funos Murray was clean through and Pinnock showed low how to make clean last month tackle. Yeah, yeah. Clean through and Pinnock showed. Yeah. Like, may I tell you so when Pinnock, like, may I tell you, brother, all of us to get zero. Yeah. Can I lead me US and Mexico? Big up yourself, Eddie. Yeah, man. Thanks, guys. For say like, share, and subscribe. You can share it on platform and the groups you guys are in. So here's the table, guys. After 9 fixtures, Canada 5 win, 4 drawn, 0 losses. Run Canada is at 19 points, 15 goals for 5 against, 10 goal difference. USA, guys, 5 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss, 18 points, 13 goals for, 5 goals against, and 8 goals as their goal difference. Mexico has 5 wins, 2 drawn, 2 loss. They are at 17 points. Goals for 13, goals against 8, goal difference is 5. We have Panama now in fourth. Started the window with 4 wins, finished the window with 4 wins. Started with 2 draws, finished the window with 2 draws. Started with 2 losses. They incurred a loss tonight, which led them down to be 14 points, 11 goals for, 10 goals against. Their goal difference is 1. Costa Rica now, the beneficiary of this window. They're at 3-3-3. 3 wins, 3 losses, and 3 drawn. So you have 12 points, 7 goals for, 7 goals against. So they're 0-0. So you're seeing that. So the table looks like that. Then you have Jamaica now, our team. 1 win, 4 drawn, and 4 losses, which gives us 7 points. 7 goals for, 12 goals against, -5. El Salvador is same 6 points, 4 goals for, 11 goals against, -7. Honduras runs out the table with no win, 3 drawn, 6 losses, 3 points, 17 goals against, and 5 goals. So you see where our situation is, right? Our next game is against Panama. So we have to beat Panama in that game and hope for a favorable result in the Mexico game versus Costa Rica game. So that is the table, guys. That's where we stand. Um, so now be delusional, but 2 wins and we are 1 point behind Panama with 2 home games left. Yeah, but at the end of the day, bro, like you expect Panama has one more two games as well. So if they win one, that's 4 points from them. Eddie Guna, big up yourself, Eddie Vision. Sorry. Look, Paul, I'll forget beat too. How the hell you don't know you can't put on Alvas? Yeah, man, you have to beat Paul Hall for that, brother. You should have known, say, oh, we can't put on Alvas. I agree, Webster. Yeah, 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 the man them crazy, bro. It's crazy. Good news, Panama lost. Yeah, Panama lost, which is a good news for me, I think. Understand? Dark Prince, you have to turn on your thing, bro. Turn on your picture, let me see you. I'll let you up on the stream, so you just, I'm just add you. Dark Prince, you're up on the live. Tell us your thoughts on the game. Dark Prince. Dark Prince, turn on the camera because I just put you on a while ago and you'll be like you know the officer. Canada have qualified for Qatar with 19 points. I don't know Eddie. Show me that match there. I feel like somebody take a baseball to my head. Eddie V. Nigga best. Worried, why you say that? Ah, Richard Stevens, I'm still processing. Okay, Richard, big up yourself on the processing machine. You're still processing. I understand, Richard. You're processing. I understand. Yeah, big up yourself, Richard. I understand you're still processing. Um, Panama have all the big guns left still. We only have Canada. Yeah, it's a good thing, but then are we a big guns? Yeah, can't qualify mathematically. We are now chasing 14s. Warren, let us see. We can just hope and pray, as my father said. Hope and pray. We are hope and pray. Does Jamaica have the requisite quality to make the top three? Cranky things not. Richard Stevens, we can't make top three again. We should not. It's a pipe dream. We can't go down that. It's fourth place that we're playing for. We're actually playing to get the playoff spot. We can't make top three. It's a pipe dream. Listen, we are nowhere near the quality needed to make the top three. And it's just obvious because we are lacking in very key areas of the pitch. We have conceded goals from crosses countless times again. One man in the chat says 8 to 9 times. I beg to say that over the past year, that's all we've been doing, conceding goals from those type of crosses. Can't do any better, bro. Warren it rough. Yeah, brother. Yeah. Watching Jamaica is like, when your granny give you noni, and you don't want to drink it, that is Jamaica. You understand? Some bitter, some taste bad medicine. Gives you a taste bud feel. You can feel it, bro. It left that bad taste. It left that bad taste. Sour. Yeah, man. Paul and low, we don't start. Yeah, Paul and low, brother. Right now, low, brother. But low is out for the rest of the window, guys. That red card challenge is straight red. He didn't get yellow, which would have been probably a 1 game suspension. So that's 2 games. So that's it for him on the window. And that's down. The squad is down to 22 players, unless they're bringing in somebody else to go to Panama with. Let her down, man. Let her down big time. Our wing backs can't jump. Kiss me teeth. Oh boy, Giovanni. We can't say no. Our wing backs can't jump for true, man. The man them literally can't jump, brother. Like I don't know what the hell they are doing, but there is no jumping in. I tell you, so there is no jumping. They can't jump. Like I literally think they are they are so far away from reality. I don't even know what to say. Um, CC, the floor is yours. Please describe the first 18. Can we overcome the limited preparation time? Is it a challenge we can overcome? Yeah, Richard. Richard, you're probably asleep still, so you won't want to come on the stream. But this floor is mine. Yeah. Richard, describe the first 80 minutes of the game first. In the first 20 minutes of the game, I think we were erratic. challenges, but with a quality play and Ethan Pinnock, I think we weathered the storm that the Mexicans were throwing at us. The Mexican had a lot of joy down the right hand side because you know that the they attacked the right backs constantly with Javier Brown facing the brunt of that, and I think that's where he actually ended up picking up a knock, right? So in the first 20 minutes of the game, I think we actually, felt a barrage of attacks, and with Pinnock kind of steering the ship, we actually navigated through that period. And I think that's where now Daniel Johnson started to come into the game and actually made some decent passes, but some never came off. Some that he was trying never came off, and we were getting back into the game. For the remainder of the first half, we think we got a little bit more into the game. We got Antonio involved in the game. Antonio was rolling a defender at C where um, um, Flemings was rolling a defender. Um, we got a little bit more into the game, and I think we could have done better going for with those opportunities. Antonio took his opportunity, but it never came off because the shot wasn't clear. It was like a half a chance. Then fast forward to the challenge from low when we were actually holding up, we were actually getting the best of the game and we were getting back into the game. Fast forward, low makes a rash challenge way into the opponent's half. VAR, lo and behold, gave him a red card. And we ended the half pretty much on a bittersweet moment because we were actually coming into our own and then we just actually got a red card. So then and there, it just messed us up. So after that, now we came back. The coach made a few changes, right? The coach made a few changes right after halftime, Richard. When the halftime changes that the coach made, you see where the coach actually made a substitution right at the halftime. He took out Lamar Walker and put in Liam Moore, right? Um, that's where we got the goal on the 58th minute. After we got the goal now, he took out Kemar Lawrence and put in Greg Lee. Good substitutions, because Lawrence was getting tired. Greg Lee, fresh legs. Walker wasn't doing much. Liam Moore, good substitution. Michael Antonio came out the game in the 71st minute. Andre Gray went in the game, which I think we could have probably done with a core break, but that is not bad. You see me? So we can always say that that's not a bad substitution. Where the bad substitution went now, we took out Javier Brown and put in Alvas Paul. That is on the 80th minute. Mexico went on to score on the 81st minute. We should have not made that substitution. Javier should have dropped at the ground and waste time. Waste at least 2 minutes. Then all of a sudden Mexico scores again in the 83rd minute. So as you can see, up to the 80th minute, when we put on Alvas on the 80th minute, is the first mistake that the coach made. The coach did well. I'm telling you, up to the coach did well for 80 minutes. But on the 80th minute, the 8-0 mark, we put on a guy called Alvas Powell. And the rest is history, as they say. So, Richard, you can tell me in the chat if that answered your question. But what we can do, we can't overcome the limited preparation time, Richard, because the fixtures are congested and that's out of our control. So it is not a challenge that we can overcome. What we can overcome is what is in our control in terms of the game management, in terms of tactical awareness, knowing where your man is, knowing who you're marking, knowing the zones that you're supposed to mark if you're doing zonal marking, knowing the man that you're supposed to pick up if you're doing man marking, right? Those are the things that we can do. Tactical awareness in knowing when to set an offside trap, how much players to go up. You understand? Those are the things that we can improve on. Time management, players needing to stop being Christian and start being actual football players. Football players, as a football player, don't you watch Raheem Sterling when he plays for Man City? He's always trying to get an advantage for a City. That is what we should try. Always try to get an advantage. This one, I'll say Javane Brown, is an advantage in running down the clock. Why is it that you're coming off the pitch? You must be lying down on the pitch. Um, Andre Blake, you can be lying down as well. Like a man kick you, you lie down on the pitch. You're a goalkeeper, so they give you more time. So once you're lying down on the pitch, they give you more time. That's like 3 minutes of the clock. Like Javade, 2 minutes of the clock. No goal. You run for the next 2 minutes, then you drop again. 2 more minutes. That's we're in 86 minutes now. Two more man drop. That's by the time I quit, we are in 90th minute. And when we reach 90th minute mark, everything is in the stadium. Boop, boop, boop. We're kicking it, everything out. But that's just how you finish a game. I just think our shortcomings is to finish a game, Richard. But you can answer in the comment section. Um, Eddie Vision, who can jump must get dumped, right, bro? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Listen, listen. The man them plant in the ground, brother. Alvas al held to the ground. Him can't jump. Oh, shada da da da, shada rura, shada rura. Listen, the man them look like say a glue in his studs, brother. Paul came on and looked like he was playing football for the first time. I don't think Stuart and Mops was a no go for this game. Stuart just arrived. Yeah, Mops come from Australia, so I think that's one of the best things. That's one of the things why he probably never played any part in this game. That the coach was looking to say, all right then, fresh backline come Panama game, right? So, but you don't need to put on Alvas, brother. Me tell the coach, you don't need to put him on. Because he didn't even look like he wanted to be there. CC live, we love to see it. Your vibes, addict. Big up yourself. We're live. What's here? But me, I tell you, so I forgot all of some sleep people because these things are not easy, isn't it? These things are not easy to go on to a bit. Them kind of rough news. Yeah, man, bless up in the vibes, addict entertainment. Love the support, man. Yo, support. We build people, we not kill people. You understand? We build people, we not kill people. Jaja. Yes, CC. Total. Listen, Shem, I tell you already, up to the 88th minute, the coach was doing well. Irrespective of what people want to think, the coach went around bad when he listened to his assistant and put on a guy called Alvas Paul, who should have never been on the field, who should not never be anywhere around the national team. Because as good as a player that he was, the operative word is was. As good as a player that he was, he currently not in the best of playing form right now. Mhm. Oh, Eddie, 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 trouble in your word, but yo, but we're limited at right back still. That's one of our big problem. We're limited, but that's why I'm not telling man say, oh, if it was 27 months squad, I don't think he would have gotten the opportunity. But to me, the man was some secret for somebody over there, brother. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. No, no, brother. Well, did well, but result, salty, result, yo, support the team, JFF to take with himself. Yeah, man, JFF to take with himself, brother. EL up Captain Webster, CC, respect to the feedback. We will speak and further dissect. I notice you are pointing blame to particular players. What are the hard lessons from this game? Listen, the hard lessons from this game is that every player should know their tactical to be tactically aware and sound, which I think they are tactically sound, but I don't think they are tactically aware in the big moment. Um, it's an hard lesson that we are like the students who get an exam to do CXC and we sit one exam, we fail. We sit two exam, we fail. There are three resits and we fail. And we constantly fail. We constantly fail. We constantly fail. So that's one of the things that I think we should actually try to learn back. I'm wondering if they watch back the tapes to know if they have learned anything in terms of managing game and managing the play outside on the pitch, on the field, right? Yeah, well, so Richard Stevens, those are the hard lessons I see on the thing, right? So Shem, you're not coming on the live, Shem. I want to hear your take, I know the Dent would love to hear a female who rival the thing, I seem to know what you're saying in terms of watching and supporting football. But big up for your subscription and all the best. I love how you support me. I get what I say. I like how you support me, man. So we just there, we just there right now. Three people on the line. Somebody tell us, yo, no man, the chat festive. Big up people, big up, big up, big up. Richard, big up, my friend. You can't sleep, you can't sleep, you can't sleep, brother. You can't sleep, you can't sleep. I can't sleep. Eddie Vision, see the link there, now, my boss. See the link there, you can drop in, man. Richard, wow. The link is in the chat, Eddie. All right then, Shem. I will let that Shem. Next time I jump on. I'm gonna be first. I'm gonna be the first station for having a female guest in the building. Even a 5 second cameo, Yeah, man, Richard, you can join, man. Click the link, man. You can join. We are run this stream for the next half an hour. You understand? So you can join, man. Cause the man them can't sleep, so we have to give man them something, you know, for stay. How winnable are the Panama and Costa Rican games going forward? Is it naive to assume victory? How small are the margins between? All right, bless up, Shem. How winnable are the Panama and Costa Rican games? The Panama and Costa Rican games are very winnable games, in my opinion, going forward, right? It is not naive to assume victory because you see, with 10 man, we could have done the business against Mexico, even though we never started as the fastest cookie out of the jar, right? So it is not naive. So that's two questions answered. How small are the margins in terms of? Yeah, yeah, man. Big up yourself, Eddie. Yes, people. We have Eddie Gona. That knowing if he's in the as representation of Eddie Vision
Yeah,
or in the position of Eddie
I,
DTM.
I'm both, repping
All right,
DTM and repping Eddie Vision as well.
all right. So Eddie
Yeah, so
Vision,
big up everybody in the chat,
yeah, man.
hold it
Big up,
down for CC.
yeah, man. Big up, big up. Love the support, man. Yeah, man. So
Why?
as I said, is it naive
Can't
to
sleep.
assume victory? The margins between Jamaica and the CONCACAF rivals. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. The margins are very small now, Richard. But the thing about it is what we have. what the difference that we have, right, is that we are not managing our games properly. Costa Rica have seen out 3 games at
Mm-hmm.
home. They have drawn 3 games on the road. What is that saying to you? What is that saying to you, Eddie?
Yeah, man, they're experienced outfit, so they know how to grind out results. And they are hungry, and we are lacking in both categories. Not being able to close out games is a big thing for us. And we have the talent, we have youth on our side, but I think Costa Rica does the more experienced head, and they're getting the job done at the moment. So
Yeah, that is the thing. We have talent, but as you rightfully put it, Costa Rica is a much older team, but they have the experience and the know-how.
hmm
Remember, if I'm not wrong, did Costa Rica not feature in the last World Cup?
the last World Cup. Oh,
Are the World Cup prior to
I
that
think
one?
the one prior to that definitely.
But they still have some form of fresh World Cup
Yeah,
experience within.
them have a pedigree. Have a pedigree.
Yeah, yeah, man. So yeah, man. Richard, you can join on because I tell you, so we're gonna run for the next probably half an hour or so.
Yeah, man. So as somebody in the comment section said in the chat, the points are close, but the thing is, we're not capitalizing.
We're not,
That
because
is
if
the
you look
thing.
at the table, all right. If you look at Canada, USA, and Mexico, the gap between these 3 teams is 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. Because
Right,
that
right,
is how close. That is how close CONCACAF is. The problem is everybody's taking a W off Jamaica. Jamaica right now is like 3 point lane. Or the man
right.
or Chelsea views Tottenham is
Oh,
the
White
same
Hart
way.
Lane, 3 part, yeah, 3 point
Three
lane.
point lane. That's how the rest of the league is viewing Jamaica. We're
And who would have
basically
thought? Who would have thought it would be the beating stick of the zone?
yeah man, we're basically hold on. Yeah man, we're basically like that right now, man. I tell you. We're basically we're basically that man.
hmm Richard, what's up, man?
Yes, Richard, what's up?
CC, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Yeah. Play with with the control like Paul Hall. I play with the substitutions late in the game, sir. Where you really are going with, sir? You
No, but I
see.
mean I mean you can go ahead, Richard. Go ahead.
Greetings, Eddie Guna. Greetings,
Yeah, man. Respect, respect.
CC. I went to bed optimistic, hopeful. I say I went to bed. I went to Hula Loco 20 winks next to the missus. I woke up
Yeah,
at
yeah, yeah,
Woke up at 1:30. Yes, I woke up at
yeah.
1:30, about 1:30 in the morning. God knows me think the game done. When me log
hmm
on to IMAX it, JD and company, Captain Warren, full salute. I didn't know what clock I strike. I thought the game was over. It was actually still in motion. At that point, CC, Eddie, it was unbeknownst to me, 0-0. I had no idea at what was going on. Within 40 seconds or so, and that's where I joined. That's where I joined. Mexico had scored. Um, Paul, I don't know what to say. It's I don't. I think this campaign is a case of things
Big
weren't
up, Shem.
meant to be. Uh oh.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, man.
Well, maybe it's a case of things weren't meant to be. CC, you were alluding to Jamaica, maybe being naive. If Brown goes down, he should remain on the floor, roll around,
But
take a
that's the
couple of
thing.
minutes. Of
But
course, but of course, bear in mind, time will be added on
no, but
for
listen,
these kind of
listen.
situations. But the naivety
No,
thing,
but
when you say it looks like naivety is a big point that you're
what
saying,
what
and if that's the case,
what
I
that
don't
does,
think that Jamaica were
that
ready.
kill the momentum, Richard. That kills the momentum. I think
Of
he
course
was
it does.
so I
Of
think
course it
he
does.
was getting at that. Because for
Remember
Oh
me,
no,
that,
when a
Richard.
player goes down, you're killing the momentum. You stopping the game. So
oh
you're
no, no,
breaking any
no.
momentum that the opponent has.
Yeah, man.
Remember that.
I'm down.
Remember
I'm
that,
down with it.
Richard.
I'm down with
Remember.
it 100%. I'm
Yeah.
down with it
Mm.
100%. Don't get me wrong. I think that what I'm saying is that this campaign, which is what you're suggesting, and it's an interesting point and possibly a germane point. If this on this occasion for this campaign, naivety, being a little wet behind the ears, um, from the players' perspective and the management perspective under Tapa. Remember the situation in Mexico at Azteca? 1
Yeah,
1 minutes to go. We didn't deserve to get anything out of the game in one sense because Mexico missed a bundle of clear cut opportunities, but still the points were there. And if we had the professional hats on, we could have
right,
secured
right.
points in those kind of situations. Same thing with El Salvador, same thing with America. So snoozing and losing, switching off at key moments has cost Jamaica points. So I'm actually right now at the stage, at the early hours of the England time here. I'm at the stage where I think, you know what, for one reason or the other, whether it's a case of quality or a lack of knowledge, it's just not meant to be for this on this occasion. But going forward, we have the youth, we do have the talent, but we need more experience and time together. And the next World Cup with America, Mexico, and Canada hosting, I think it's almost a shoe in, but we can't take anything for granted. That's where I am. So I'm looking forward to the Nation Cup. I'm looking forward to the Gold Cup, where Paul Hall can get more experience under his belt, and then the guys can have it imprinted. Get that knowledge, take time out of the game, take the heat out of the game, and learn to control the game. And we're going to go into that, I'm sure, at
But
some
even,
point,
but even
because we need to
so,
control games more.
but even so, Richard, I've been calling for this from the El Salvador game. We were leading 1-0, right? And there's nobody trying to take a tactical foul. There's nobody trying to like get this thing out of the game. When I said it, people were saying that we can't tell players to play like that. It is football. You're
Absolutely.
supposed to try to get an advantage for your team. When people say that minutes will be added on, I can tell you this. I can promise you this. If you we will out here count 6 minutes when the referee add 3 minutes. So if
Yeah,
you waste two
it's not the
minutes,
same. It's not
it's
the
not
same. Yeah.
exact science. So if you waste 2 minutes, you'll probably end up adding on 1 minute. But guess what happened? It is not in regulation time in terms of that. The momentum is has really creeped out of the game. The momentum was broken, and you will now be rushing. Once you're in the 90th minute, is a moment of a mad rush in terms of trying to get that equalizer. Because that is where we should have been, trying to make them work for an equalizer. And then when we get the ball now, we boot the ball up top, and we try to get the ball in the corner and waste out more time. So I'm just saying to you, if you're leading the game 1-0 against these teams and you're at 10 men, the best thing is to manage the game and see out the game at 1-0. Andre Gray came on and got the opportunity of a lifetime. 2-0 down, we would have a different conversation. He had the opportunity of a lifetime. But that is why I tell people, and it is worse than the Bobby Reid miss. Because
What?
Bobby Reid attempted to score the goal. He just missed. Andre Gray passed the ball back to Ravel in traffic. It's as if, think of it like this, Richard. I am crossing the road, right? You have stopped your vehicle. I am crossing the road, but guess what happened? I'm calling you, Richard, to come. Remember, I'm crossing the road with my vehicle. You have stopped your vehicle, but instead of going across, I'm gone. I have driven back into the traffic. Instead of going straight across the road, I have driven back into the traffic. There's a traffic going down, like the traffic is going north, and there's no traffic going further south. But instead of taking the route to south, I have gone north, back into the traffic. When you have showed me the door, so that is why I'm saying that there is no way in on God's green earth that you collected the ball, even if he kicked it out the door, it would have counted as an attempt and goal. So I think a lot of that is down to the players in terms of their decision making and stuff. Boy, man, they really can't sleep.
Why, I'm not sure you. Definitely can't sleep,
I tell
virgin.
them,
You know, me in my king
trouble.
size bed, my wife there, Florida. I do some do some babysitting down there for my
So,
niece.
so I
Yeah.
play, I
Webs,
play,
Yeah.
Webster,
I play.
Captain Webster,
You see,
you that, sir?
you see the king size bed?
Yeah.
I and I can't sleep. You know, it's
A wife
yeah,
in the episode, the little, you know.
yeah. You know, yeah, boy. Man, show you, virgin. They're just a whole of vibes by myself.
Yeah.
Boy. It's like the man them snatch a win right out of your hand, brethren.
You know, no, it's not that.
Yeah?
You know, Jamaica snatched defeat
Defeat from the
out of the
jaws of
jaws of
victory.
victory.
And
Well, I may
quite
tell you,
so.
no, but you know, me don't want, me happy the way the team played up to the Alvas change,
Really?
right? Oh yeah, the team, that was a violent effort to play
Hmm.
almost a full half with 10 man against Mexico. And Mexico, we are playing,
Go ahead, Warren. Go ahead. Because CC,
you
this
know,
is why I asked you the question, CC, about
so
giving
we are
me
going
the
like, we
assessment
are
of the
going,
game. Break it
no,
down,
but
Warren. What,
no, but we are going like say we are play a little subside.
Hmm.
This is Mexico. Deep till they pull out. This is the players that brought on. Those are the players that caused us fits in the last game.
Hmm.
If you rewatch the first game we played against Mexico, right? They caused those two players that caused us fits in the first game, right? So their pool is much deeper. Our pool is deep, but we didn't care. It's like
Our,
we
our pool,
got to
our
work. We
pool
got
are
to work
clean.
with. Yeah, no, it's like we got to work without all the tools in our tool bag, right?
Hmm.
Like I was saying, I don't think Paul Hall had any intention. For sure, he had no intention of playing Stewart, right?
Yeah, agree, agree.
Because Stewart made a cameo on IMAX, Catar brought him on, so he was just in the lounge, so he
Hmm.
wasn't gonna feature at all, right? Because he just show up. So he never have no practice time with the team and all that sort of stuff. All right. I don't think he was playing Maps either, because Maps only had one session, I think, with the team. Right. So I don't think I think they were ruling out those two players. So when Brown went down, the only thing is maybe bring on a Bobby Reed. And Bobby Reed, I don't know if Bobby Reed is on, to the best thing I think we could have done was, if Maps was available, play a back three, right, and then allow Alvas to, because Alvas's coverage. I think he's still confused whether he's playing a center back role or a wing back role, because he played both positions. But you have to see the man and you have to see the ball. You know,
Hmm.
he totally lost his man out wide, because I'm sure with Pinnock and Moore in the center there, they could have covered that area. The second goal, he should have been marking the post, right? And he wasn't marking the post properly. So when sometimes when you throw a player in a game and he's not in the game of such, you know, you see how fast the goal them scores, like say, it's like the man them wave and say, look, it's Albers. Let's attack that side. Right? you know, the amount of goal was scored on Alvas's side. If
Yeah.
we should do a CC do a analysis and just check how much goals score when on Alvas's side.
When man them
And
play
you
before,
understand that, you
yeah,
know,
man.
that
The,
can
the Lions
remember
here,
remember just like how you can do the analysis, the teams are doing that same analysis,
Hmm.
the Lions,
I
right?
remember if it's not on Alva's side, it's O'Neill Fisher's side. It's the same thing. That right
Both
hand side is
sides,
a
both
problem.
that side.
Yeah,
So
that side is a
obviously
problem.
we have a problem at right back. We shored it up because Taxi and Gregley are two decent covers, right? So that took care of itself because you know when you're trying to press for that long, you lose some of your legs, and that's what you know, Taxi didn't have most of his legs, so he made that change. That was a great change. All right, I agree that change.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Right,
but
you
that's
know,
what I say. That's why I was saying that every change was warranted.
yeah,
You can't
but
complain
but
until
the,
the 88th minute
but with the
when
injury, him now I don't think he had much options on the bench
but
unless he
but
was going to put in a Cole Mariapa.
but me I say
You know?
With Javane injury, right?
Mm.
Javane could have go down and make the man them come with the magic spray.
No, but yeah, but I just think
I
I
think
just
because it's 9 man, him no want go down to 9 man. Say man put on another man. But me I tell him, say,
right
coach, hold on.
right away because
Me a waste the time. Make the referee give me a yellow card for waste time. And he can't give me a yellow card because it's my first offense. It's not
mm,
like I made any much offense in the game. So these are the things that I think the players need to be aware of. Even though you're wasting time, I don't think the referee could have carded him, right?
okay,
Because
okay.
it is not a recurrent offense that he has done during the game. It would have been something like the first offense of time wasting. So he could have eaten 2 minutes off of the clock with that. Because what he could have done is fell to the ground, roll a couple times.
Yeah, but the Mexicans were doing that right through the game. As soon as Jamaica looked like they had some kind of momentum going,
Yeah,
because at spots where Jamaica was stringing the passes together and seemed like they had some kind of advantage going, right? All of a sudden you see them start waste time. You touch the keel over like like you touch
yeah.
something unbalanced,
Yeah, I tell you. But
Yeah,
as I
some of
said,
the
gentlemen,
some of the calls were I didn't agree with some of the calls either.
yeah, man, some of the
Mm.
calls were silly. We weren't even
Mm.
getting calls and it's a home game. But
The,
gentlemen, as I said,
you jump off.
no, me I got probably end the live because
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's all right, man.
It's
That's
about
okay.
12 p.m.
They just,
and it's the first
they
for kind of us. I say, oh, come in and come give a
just,
time. And what a
yeah.
time to start, eh? What a
But
Yeah,
I'm telling you, now you understand when a man like JD I do all that 3 4 hours street, how difficult that is.
yeah,
all
man.
right.
You
Now I
know?
mash up. I do 3 hour. I mash up.
Yeah, man,
End up on the
it not
back end.
easy. It not easy. It's no, but with me, I'm lucky because we're in Canada here, we're still locked down until the end of the month. So I'm in hospitality, so I'm conference service manager. So I'm
Okay.
deal with group stuff in a hotel, right? Sales and stuff.
We
So
look like
so
we're gonna need some group therapy after this one.
boy, may I tell you, Brethren, may I tell you, boy, I'm a love the thing football a part of my life, man. The best sport in the world.
Yeah,
Reggae Boys from 98. Man, I said 98. 98 was something else. Some of you guys are probably a little younger, so I don't know
yeah,
if you
man. Me
remember
know, man.
remember
Yeah,
way
man.
back then,
Remember, man.
but I'm
But
telling
one,
you, man, I'm
yeah, but
telling you,
one thing,
over here in Canada, man, every West Indian club pack. You have to go early to get a seat. you know. So I mean, the vibes can come back because Jamaica is a brand, see Adidas a jump on the board, Everybody want a piece of it because they see the quality of players. Adidas not fooling. When they look at all the players that brand Jamaica is attracting, right? You know, I mean, where's the next breakout point for them? They see the potential in where the Reggae Boys brand can go in terms of football, right? And them big company now jump on board if they not see the potential of getting something back. You know, the brand is alive and well, man. JFF have to just stop handcuffing the thing, right? Paul Hall asked for 26 people,
Go ahead.
right? 26 Paul Hall asked for. He asked for more than the 23, and JFF never give him that. Right?
Yeah,
JFF give him man 23 people.
yeah, but as I said though, guys,
Right? Because what I'm saying, if he had the more people, I mean Stewart and Maps, he could have rest. You understand?
mm-hmm.
They wouldn't have to play. They wouldn't have to be in the selection for this team. You understand? He could have left them for Panama or whatever. But I
Yeah,
saw it go still. The last hat
you could have made
because
them even just fly down to Panama and stay.
yeah. The loss is very hard to take.
Yeah,
Because we see where we could have got these 3 points. See, 3 points, man. The 9 points is there for taking in a brethren.
but man, I tell you no, it all go man, but the man them gateway. I was
Yeah,
giving you the prediction about the man them gateway because I was saying that Costa Rica is going to beat the team. And
exactly.
remember me tell you now what I got going on. And
You,
the man
you
them I say,
remember me tell you, me say if two teams can run with it. So if USA, if we beat Mexico, US and Canada will be running away with the pack, right?
mm-hmm.
Right? No Panama lose. So that bring everybody
Panama
closer.
and Mexico would have stuck on 14. I would have been
Ah,
10. So you'd have 10, 12, 14, 14. Everybody each up in a one little coop like
right.
this, like a
So the
fall.
so the next window now would have been a dog war,
You know
you
that
know?
me assure you. But as I
Right?
said, guys, me have a 9
Anyway,
a.m.
look
in the
more, look
morning.
more.
But bless up
Bless up,
and thanks for the sharing. Thanks. Boss
bless
and
up.
him 10-year-old picture. Bless up
And
yourself, Warren. Bless up
I,
yourself.
I
Thanks for
you know,
coming
you
on.
know, you know, that's fifth farm,
Fifth fam?
Yeah, fifth farm at York Castle.
Boy, Warren, no, no. You're
Yeah,
aging well, brother. You're aging well, my brother.
yeah. I'm almost at 58, my friend.
Yeah, man, you're aging well, man. Thanks for the
Black na
support.
crack. Black na
Respect,
crack.
respect.
Yeah,
All right, Richard. Bless
yeah.
up.
Guidance, Captain
Man.
Warren.
C
We'll link
CC
up soon.
just had to come on and give a support, Virgin.
Yeah,
So
man,
we
you
do
see,
it.
man. I
Other
know,
other
man.
plat other platform was there, but family are family, right? So respect,
Yeah,
here, sir.
man. Respect, respect,
All right,
respect.
big up.
Richard, respect for come on group therapy, Shem Jack say.
Real
um
thing.
Eddie Vision say him gotta go take care of people. But yes, guys, this is one of my first live. I did a few other stuff, but my actually first thing on Reggae Boys football. Unfortunately, they did not get the win. I was coming out tonight like it is my celebratory party, the live show with the 3 points, but we didn't get 3 points, but we are still at it, right? We're still in the runnings, in the gunnings. See Costa Rica as one. So we play Costa Rica next. We play Panama
No,
next. Sorry,
Panama.
guys.
Panama next.
Panama next. If we can take 3 points of Panama again, Panama will be on the 14 remaining, and then we can look for a favorable result in Costa Rica and Mexico, holding each other to a draw. You understand? So that is where we probably have to look right now. But bless up in the people. Thanks for the like. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment on your way out. Drop a comment. Tell us things that we need to work on to improve on. But
Yeah,
we
man.
are here, man. We are here to stay, and we are here. Reggae Boys coming, talking about Reggae Boys, talking about football overall and everything in and around that goes into it. Big up Richard for coming on. Peace out, people.
Peace.